Okay, so I just want to see how you go about finding artifacts. I just want to remind you what we have here. First of all, we have our VMDK file, which and this is the image. And now this and this is what the what VMware will be reading. Any of the changes are written in the cache file. So let's go back for a second and let's open this up in the terminal. Now I can undo this this mounting operation. So now that those files should be gone. What happened there? And maybe I have to refresh that or something. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I should have read the error message. User mount minus U and it's capital VM. VMDK. Now if I do ls VMDK, they're gone. If I go in there, yeah, they're gone. Okay, so those files are gone. I just want to delete that cache file so that now when I mount it again, it'll just start up from the very beginning. So I want to, Control R X mount. Yeah, I actually need that to be capitals. VMDK. Okay, so now if I do ls minus l VMDK, it has that there, and it's also created this cache file again. Okay, so now even though it hasn't started, that cache file is quite big. You can see it's just created a reasonably large cache file, even though it isn't. It hasn't actually even started looking at this yet. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to restart VMware. Okay, so I restart VMware and I get open an existing virtual machine. That's that one there, and I want to power it up. Now it'll come up with that error message again. Oops, how do I get rid of all? I don't know how to get rid of all these, but anyway, sorry, I'm not used to VMware. Oh yeah, so I don't, remind me. Okay. Oh, it didn't. I can't remember. Okay, so as far as it's concerned, it's exactly the same way it was before. You've traveled back in time. Okay, now this is at the boot menu. I actually want to go to log off administrator and switch user to Gene again. And now, okay, so now I'm currently on Gene's workspace. At this stage, I want to save the state. Okay, and I can do that by simply copying the cache file, which is, so I'm going to copy that. Okay, and I'm going to give that a name. I'm just going to call it, let's call it one.gene.cache. So this will be before. Okay, and now I'm going to do some stuff here. I want to get back into the virtual machine. So now I'm in the virtual machine again. I want to go full screen. Okay, I click OK. There's sometimes some error messages that you can ignore. I don't want to start the machine. So I want to do something on this machine. So I could, let's say I can create a new folder. Okay, let's call it Charlie's folder. Okay, so I'm creating a folder there. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to use new, and I'm just, what can I do? New, text document. So let's create Charlie's file dot text. No, I don't know. Is it hiding those or not? Okay, so leave that there. I'm just gonna here is some text I am typing. Okay, so let's save that. Okay, so really I should note what time all these activities are. So it says 12:38 in the PM. Okay, 12:38. So I've just created a folder, I've created a file, I've run a program, so I've done some stuff. So now let's go back. Let's go back to here, and I want to copy this. Oh yeah, I can do that again there. Sorry, that's this one. I want to copy this, right? So Control CV, and I make that. Let's make 2.gin. Okay, so now I've got the state beforehand and the state after. It's still using this, and if it does anything else. Now, in practice with Windows, a lot of files don't get written to the disk. It keeps a lot of stuff in memory, so it only writes stuff later on. So I'm going to shut down this virtual machine. Okay, let's get rid of this window here. I'm going to shut this down. So I need to go to Start, turn off the computer. Okay, click here to turn off without, I don't want to install updates. Okay, apart from the fact that I can't do that, am I? Yes, I don't care about other people. Okay, so when that's shut down, I want to copy the. I want to copy this again. So Control CV, and I make that 3.g. So now I have 3 states. This is before anything happened. This is after I did those things. I should just note remember 12:38. I forget everything very quickly, so I'm just gonna. So I need to say created a folder. Obviously you should have done this beforehand. You should take note of the times. And then created a text file. I should say how I did it as well. Right click on desktop, choose new. Okay, I might as well write down, let's call it Charlie's folder. Okay, create a text file, Charlie's file. Okay, I think I double clicked on it. And started Notepad. Entered text. Time was 12:38 p.m. Okay, so that's some notes I just to remind myself. Right. So now what I want to do is to compare the differences. But for the moment, I just want to show you that's how you create the state before, sort of during and after. Okay.